Hey, what's up, guys? Good to be back with you once again. So normally I would do Madden 94 today, but I might take a little bit of a break from Madden 94. I'm getting a little bit jaded with it. So instead we're going to play a game I've never played before. This is Madden 64 on the N64. I remember reading about this game back when it first came out because I had a Nintendo Power subscription, even though I didn't even have a Super Nintendo back then. So let's go take a look and see what's going on here and see what we've got happening. I've got a 8-bit DOE N64 type controller, so it should be at least somewhat interesting. It should give us at least sort of the N64 feel, and you can see there's tons of like vintage teams and stuff, so you gotta love good old Madden. I'm not gonna worry too much about that here though. Yeah, we'll take San Francisco against Green Bay. That sounds pretty good. We'll do something like that. Looks pretty good. It will be the 49ers. They'll give us a little bit of a chance to do well.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's game.
So what year this game came out? Is this like 1997? Somebody can let me know. I don't have a chat feature or anything because this isn't, you know, a live stream or anything like that. So whatever.
Let's take a look at the keys to today's game.
All right, let's not take a look at the keys to anything. So I actually have two different N64 emulators. This one has a, this one is a little bit faster in terms of video emulation, but there are a couple of like weird things that happen as well, just so you know. I can see just like the last game I was playing, it uses BA and then the down C button. So N64 controller had kind of a weird setup. That's what that does, okay. Oh, we got 15 yards out of it anyway, so no problem. Pat Summerall, great.
They saw that one coming.
That makes it 2nd and long.
All right, so let's see if we can figure out how to pass.
Hey, that was a great pick. It was reading the quarterback like a book.
Next time, let's see if we can figure out how to pass to somebody who's actually open. Boy, that was pretty bad. All right.
Boy, that's going to be close. They didn't make it.
I can tell you though that when this game came out, this must have been fairly revolutionary for people, at least if you were a Nintendo fan. I don't know what the early PlayStation Madden games look like, so that's another thing that we're going to have to look at.
So it'll be 1st and 10.
Yeah, as you can see, I haven't exactly like looked forward to or looked around to see what the oh, come on, man. I didn't exactly look around to see what the instructions were. You see like a replay of that? Whoops. Ah, whatever. This is going to take too long for us to figure out. Let's just go ahead and resume game. All right, whatever.
They score.
I thought we were playing this in Green Bay. How come nobody's cheering? Anyway, stuff like that, you know, the polygon disappearing and stuff. I don't know if that's actually part of the original game or if that's just like an emulation thing or whatever. I do know that N64 emulation is far from perfect, so there's a good chance that like something like that's going on.
Let's take a look at that scoring drive.
Oops. There we go. So it's going to be pretty ugly while I figure out what's going on with the controls. Yeah, I want to call an audible. Good.
That makes it 1st and 10. Incomplete.
And one thing I will say though is that it does have you choose like your personnel package first, which is something that which is something that had left Madden after Madden 94. I don't know if it had been around since then, but it's pretty interesting stuff to look at and think about. So.
Incomplete. That brings up 4th and long.
All right, let's see if we can figure out how to punt.
So it'll be 1st and 10.
All right. Let's see if we can do a little bit better here this time.
There's a flag on the play.
Offsides. Defense.
Now they caught me.
He couldn't hold on.
There's a lot of stuff in terms of, you know, like the basic design of the game and stuff like that that's very, very similar to Madden 94. It definitely feels like a Madden game.
Incomplete.
I thought for a second we were going to sack him. I guess not. "26-yard punt." That was it. All right. I didn't even see him. How was I supposed to know that there was a guy there? Like, there's no possible way. How in the world was I supposed to be able to avoid him? You can't see him.
It's 4th and long.
All right.
It's 1st and 10.
Well, I'll tell you, it definitely doesn't have the same sort of extensive commentary that you see in a lot of more modern football games. Pat Summerall just tells you
That brings up 2nd and long.
down in the yardage every single time. That's it.
Hey, this guy's a heck of an athlete.
It's 1st and 10.
That play was stuff. Yeah, you can see if you look at this, you can see sort of how the Madden formula and stuff has sort of developed over the years. The graphics in this game were really not that bad, all things considered.
Incomplete.
And interestingly enough, and almost as shocking as it might be, in many ways, it feels a lot like Madden 94. I mean, the engine feels very, very similar.
Incomplete.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid reading about this game in Nintendo Power, like I mentioned earlier, and thinking that this looked like absolutely incredible. This is like the most amazing, you know, Madden game that had ever existed and all that stuff, so.
The kick is up.
No good.
And it's no good. So it'll be 1st and 10.
All right, let's see if we can get, you know, something going here offensively. Well, that's not going to do it.
Down, incomplete.
Oh, we finally have a replay. How about that? From the player's perspective, it's even better.
That brings up 3rd and long.
All right, thank you. Man,
You have to control the line of scrimmage.
So
yeah,
it's
you
now
do, and we
4th
don't have
and
control of the
long.
line of scrimmage. That's absolutely correct. That was pretty embarrassing. I think we have to run a little bit more. I definitely don't have a good feel for the timing.
That
It's only a
brings up
36-yard
1st and
punt,
10.
right? I mean, you think we get a longer punt than that.
Flag on the play.
Pass interference. Defense. That penalty is declined.
Let's see that one again.
Yeah, let's see that one again. I want to see what I did. So apparently, whatever button, I think it was B that I pushed, is not the right button to push to try to like catch the ball or whatever you're supposed to do. I probably should have taken a look at the instruction manual before playing this.
The kick is up. It's good.
Let's take a look at that drive. That one loosens up the sinuses.
That makes it 1st and 10.
All right, well that was something.
Gonna take him a few minutes to remember his name after that one.
Yeah, thanks, John.
He went to step up and boom, he took one right in the face.
That brings
Not
up
sure what that
4th
replay is
and
supposed to
long.
teach me, but anyway, whatever. Yeah, even with max power on the punt,
That guy's a wrecking ball in a
it just
football
doesn't go that
uniform.
far. All right.
So it's now 1st and 10.
Oops. All right, while I'm doing this, I'm trying to look up this instruction book. Let's see if I can figure out what I'm supposed to be doing on offense. Well, it looks like it's not going to let me do it. Okay, well, no problem.
That makes it 1st and 10.
All right. So I'm doing two things at once. Okay, A when you run is supposed to explode forward, so that's this button here at the bottom. Okay. That was a nice screen, by the way. And a C over to put your hands up for the catch. Okay. Yeah, see, that's what this button does here. Oh wow, the computer now knows how to like run the time off the clock. Imagine that.
That makes it 1st and 10. It's batted down, incomplete.
All right, I think I know what I'm supposed to do. The difficulty here, I think, has to do with the N64 control scheme.
It's knocked down.
That was wrong. Okay. I thought for sure that the button to jump was that one. I must have pushed the wrong button or something like that. So the controller I'm using is not an actual like N64 controller. This is a 8-bit DOE version, which doesn't have that third handle right in the middle. That's kind of, you know, annoying. So it's actually a pretty nice controller, pretty easy to use. But there are just too many buttons on the freaking N64 controller. That's the biggest problem I think with it.
Someone missed a block on that play.
That brings up 2nd and long.
So we've had minus 32 yards of total offense.
So
All right, let's see if we can figure this out here.
Incomplete.
It is cool to see the guys actually jump instead of sort of holding their hands up when you push that button. That's pretty neat.
That play was stuffed.
That play was stuffed, 100% correct.
That was precision passing. He knew what he wanted to do with the ball, and he just threw it in there.
Anyway, I will say this: I get the feeling in the little amount of time I played this that you know, your team actually performs the play as called, which is pretty
Let's
nice.
take another look at that.
It would be nice though if my teammates could, you know, play defense. There's all those little extra animations and stuff that are pretty cool. You know, that's definitely a major improvement over the 16-bit era.
Incomplete.
All right.
Incomplete.
Do my jumping jacks at the end of that one. All right, they're close enough. Let's try to block this.
The kick is up. It's good.
So that field goal was kind of funny, right? It looked like it was good coming off of his foot, and then it sort of went up until it clearly cleared the uprights, and then it just sort of dropped down right away like it was made of brick. Anyway, that would have probably looked a lot better on the original console. Like I said, I think that this emulator is having a hard time with some of the what are they called? Some of the layers and stuff like that of different polygons and stuff, which is pretty common for an N64 emulator. So
it'll be 1st and 10.
oops. Well, we got 1 yard out of that. That was something. Oh yeah, this is what I wanted to do. Thanks. Since that play worked last time.
He's a force of nature.
All right, let's see if we can complete a pass. It'd be nice to complete a pass for a change.
Incomplete.
All right, we're gonna have to do this again, I think.
That makes it 1st and 10. Incomplete.
At least we didn't get flagged for anything that time. That's pretty good. The other nice improvement to the series, of course, is that, you know, over time they took away the time that you spend waiting around for the players to stop jogging.
That was just a bad throw.
You know, back in, I haven't done sort of a let's play for the first Madden game. Maybe I should do that one of these days. But back in the first Madden, you end up spending most of your time just waiting for the new package to get on the field, the old package to get off and stuff like that. It's really, really frustrating. The other thing that's frustrating with this game is that my natural inclination is to, oh yeah, get him injured. That'll help us. Get Bono in there. Good idea. My natural inclination is actually to push either A or down C because of how the controller is. Pushing left C is not really natural. It's kind of a pain to have that be the button for trying to jump up and break off the pass.
There's a flag on the play.
That's going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
That was a repeat of the same play that we just saw. And again, the reason why is because I'm trying to find where the left C button is and I pushed the wrong thing. Anyway, it's all good. It's all good. Just, I mean, you guys probably know this by now, but, you know, playing this isn't, like, all about, like, trying to be professional or whatever. Just trying to, you know, mess around a little bit, have a good time, and let's try these games.
Let's take a look at that drive.
I think this still gives me a pretty good feel for this game and its strengths and weaknesses, so... this definitely is an early Madden game. You can tell as soon as you play it, even with the different play control, with the different controller, with all this other different stuff, you can tell right away that, yeah, this is an early Madden game. This feels a lot like the early Madden games. Like, if you were going to play this and then play Madden, like, 2005, you would be able to tell the difference literally right away. Like, the difference in everything. The difference in the way the running works, the difference in the way the passing works. This is definitely like an old school Madden game. It just has that kind of nice look to it. It's not quite like, you know, Madden for the 3DO is. Another game I should, you know, probably spend more time featuring here. Thing about games like Madden, see, I hit the wrong button and I hit C up. The thing about Madden for the 3DO is that it literally is the same as the 16-bit Madden, except it just has like a 3D feel to it. This one's not quite like that.
It's batted down, incomplete.
This passing system is ridiculous. All right. This one's not quite like that, right? It's not like a blatant, you know, just a 2D game that has 3D clothes on, right? But having said that, there's a lot of stuff here that's exactly the same as is in the 16-bit versions of Madden. That looks pretty bad.
A little ice ought to take care of that one.
Oh, it came close to running people over. I was disappointed. Man, I had my hopes up. I thought for sure we're going to have another ambulance controversy. It's only 24-0 though. We still have time left. We can make this a close game.
Interception. Here's the instant replay.
See, that time it worked because I hit the right button. But when you look at the animation, you're like, how was that an interception, right? I didn't see there where I actually caught the ball, right? I mean, anyway. I should probably stop running this play. It's just the easiest running play I can find. It's one of those Madden things. Alright, let's try this.
That went right through his hand.
Yeah, the other complaint that I have is that right after I punt it, when I'm trying to, you know, hit him right where he catches the ball, I get the guy, control of the guy, but then, like, his momentum is taking him so far the other way. I mean, it happened right there as well. Like, you know, it's really hard for me to, like, grab somebody and then suddenly move him over to the other side. It's like they just don't move at all. All right. There we go.
That was a great pass. He hit his man right in the numbers.
So we're down to their third-string quarterback
Let's look
now.
at that play again.
Yeah, this is just more me pushing the wrong button. But by this time, I figured it out. All right, we got one more quarter to go. We got this. Do we have to see? Do we have to see him run the ball all the way back? Can we not like just skip over to the other side of the field? There we go.
Control the line of scrimmage.
I told you I had it figured out now.
Yeah, I tell you, the trainer better get the smelling salts out after that hit.
Incomplete.
Oh, it was incomplete. Oh, he was out of bounds. I love how we're sitting there, you know, lined up on the goal line. The ball's not even there yet.
Kick is up. It's good.
So that's nice. I mean, I do like the
Let's take a look at that
increased
scoring drive.
speed and you know, the 3D graphics and stuff like that is good. The sound overall is good. The announcing is fine. My only complaint about the announcing is that they sure don't say a lot, right? Compare this to the old Joe Montana games on the Genesis where they say a lot more, you know. These announcers are not telling me very much information. I don't know, did Pat Summerall charge by like the word or something like that, you know? I can only say so many words. Play went the opposite way that I was expecting. All right, let's try this. That's
It's
wrong button
knocked
again.
down. Incomplete.
I thought I was hitting the Z button. I guess it was the
Here's
wrong Z button.
instant replay. So it's now 4th and long.
Well, I don't know how many sacks I've taken in this game, but we're probably close to a record somewhere. All right.
It's batted down, incomplete. So it'll be 1st and 10.
It's all right. We've got good defense. We can hold them. We'll score with our defense. Oh, Brett Favre is back in the game. They didn't tell me that.
So it's now 2nd and long.
What's up with this screen? Or I guess they're trying to run out the clock or something, huh? As I was telling you before, this is the part of the Madden game everybody loves where you're just running out the clock.
Ball can run that fast.
All right. Now we get to choose a play again. Great. Exactly what I wanted to see.
He couldn't hold on to it.
Wrong button. All right.
kick is up. It's good.
Anyway, graphically, I think this game is fine. In terms of defensive control, I think it's okay. In terms of running control, it's like all right. My one complaint there is that I can't see enough of like the field because it's still SD, so I can't see exactly like what's to the left and right of me. It makes it a little bit confusing. And then passing, like the passing part is okay. The receiving part is not great.
I think they heard that one in the next county.
So it'll be 1st and 10.
But I mean, we might as well try to pass it since we're down 30-0.
It's knocked down.
I haven't completed a single pass yet in this game. There we go. As soon as I said it, we finally get one.
Incomplete.
So I think in this controller, I think only the left button, the left Z button actually counts as the Z button.
Incomplete.
So it's supposed to be a play-action play, but there was no play-action.
Boom! That's how you get on a first-name basis with dirt.
Thanks, John. That was very, very helpful commentary.
Incomplete. It's 1st and 10.
So you might have noticed here that, I mean, you know, it's obvious that we're going to pass and stuff like that, but I haven't seen an open receiver this entire game, which is one of the reasons why I say that this is a lot like the 16-bit versions of Madden when it comes to passing. All right, like at least I'm not looking at like a box and then throwing it to a guy in a box or whatever, right? But, you know, it's kind of similar. You know, the major problem here is that, you know, if I pass it to any player, he instantly is going to have like, you know, 4 or 5 defenders around him.
That one was at least a 7.5 on the Richter scale.
All right, they've won the game. I mean, they're not even going to call a play here. Oh, okay, I guess they will call a play. I don't see what the point is.
Encroachment on the defense.
All right, I'm going to stop screwing around.
On the defense.
All right, there we go. I guess you can't end the game on a penalty. All right, let's take a look at those final stats. So, I mean, time of possession was even. We did get a first down. In the end, we did get some passing, so we had -5 total offensive yards, which is okay for getting a little screwed up on the controls over and over again. We couldn't get any real offense going on there. What I want to see is our passing percentage, but it's not showing me that. Seriously, it's not showing me like the number of passing attempts or anything like that. Oh, here we go. Yeah, 15 pass attempts, 1 completion for 6% by Steve Young. -22 passing yards. Now, he was sacked 6 times, you know, but Anyway, that gives you an idea of sort of what we're talking about here. All right, so there you go. I don't know that that was necessarily a significantly different experience than Madden 94 was. It feels very, very similar. But there are other, N64, PlayStation, and so on games that we can mess around with a little bit too. So look for some more of that stuff coming up in the near future, and I'll talk with you later. Bye.